Even in fresh, healthy food nowadays, the nutrition content is much lower than in the past. Therefore, it is no wonder that you probably belong to the 92% of people that are vitamin deficient. But what can you do about it? We'll tell you today. Hi, and welcome back to The Green Therapy. In this video, we'll talk about the 4 most common vitamins you probably lack, some vitamin deficiency symptoms, and where you can obtain these vitamins with food. We'll also tell you how and when's the best time to use supplements so that you don't ever lack the vitamins and minerals your body needs. So, stay with us until the end of this episode and hit the subscribe and bell button to watch more from The Green Therapy. Now, let's get everything started. Food is available everywhere, but it's crazy how most places make junk food convenient and cheap. No wonder why most people choose to have bad diets. But as we mentioned in the beginning, even healthy food often has a low vitamin density. Did you know low intakes of specific nutrients are strongly linked to the risk of developing chronic illnesses, such as some cancers, heart disease, diabetes, osteoporosis, and even depression? On top of that, not having enough nutrients during pregnancy may have long-term effects on the unborn child's health. That said, not taking care of your vitamin intake is very risky for your overall health and well-being. There are about 60 vitamins and minerals, but out of the 60, there are 4 that our body needs the most, and most people lack these to a sufficient extent. So what are they, and how do you start incorporating them into your daily diet? Here are 4 nutrients that you probably lack. 1. Iron. Minerals like iron are necessary. It makes up a sizable portion of red blood cells, joining with hemoglobin to carry oxygen to your cells. If you don't consume iron-rich foods, you'll often feel tired and weak, and there's a possibility that your brain function will diminish. Now, of course, you wouldn't want that. So to boost your immune system and avoid diminished brain function, it's best to consume the following foods: beans, squash, pumpkin, sesame seeds, spinach, kale, and broccoli. It is also a good idea to invest in iron supplements if you have a deficit, and studies say that consuming vitamin C and iron simultaneously can improve iron absorption. Aside from supplements, you can also maximize your iron absorption by eating foods high in vitamin C, such as oranges, kale, and bell peppers. 2. Iodine. Most people mistake iodine for iodized salt, but trust us, those two are 2 very different things. If you think iodine is not essential, you're wrong. Iodine is necessary for producing thyroid hormones and maintaining optimal thyroid function. For those who don't know, growth, brain development, and bone health are influenced by our thyroid hormones, which control the speed of our metabolism. If you lack iodine, you're most likely prone to weight gain, a rise in heart rate, shortness of breath, mental illness, and enlargement of the thyroid gland. Well, all of these do not sound fun. To lessen the chances, iodine can be obtained through food sources like kelp. If your diet doesn't allow you to get enough iodine, you can also try iodine supplements. Did you know it's best to consume iodine during the morning? Why is that? Well, the science behind this is that iodine gives us energy. The added power can cause wakefulness in the evenings, and it could interfere with your sleep, so consume your iodine during the morning. After all, an iodine a day keeps the goiters away. 3. Vitamin D. Sunlight. That's the first thing we think of when someone says vitamin D. Fun fact, vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. It enters cells through your bloodstream, and when exposed to sunshine, cholesterol in your skin is converted to vitamin D. Adults with vitamin D deficiencies may experience weakened muscles, thinning bones, impaired immune response, a higher chance of developing cancer, and a higher risk of fractures. It may also result in growth delays and rickets in children. So it's best to go under the morning sun every day for at least 15 minutes. On top of that, some supplements should be taken with a meal to increase absorption. 4. Vitamin B12. The role of vitamin B12 is to prevent blood clots. The vitamin is also suitable for our nerves and brain. Did you know for our body to function effectively, we need vitamin B12? However, our bodies cannot make it on their own. You must thus obtain it from food or supplements. But because it is helped by a protein called intrinsic factor, vitamin B12 absorption is more complicated than other vitamins. Some people may require greater supplement doses or B12 injections since they don't get enough of it. You're probably wondering, if we don't have enough of this vitamin, what happens? Well, you might be prone to megaloblastic anemia. This is a blood condition that causes your red blood cells to expand, and not in a good way. This is one typical symptom of vitamin B12 insufficiency. On top of that, you'll be at risk for impaired brain function, higher homocysteine levels, and it is prone to various illnesses. So where can you get vitamin B12? Try dairy, soy products, breakfast cereals, nutritional yeast, and kelp. Since this vitamin can be tricky to get enough of, you can try supplementing. The best time to consume is after eating. That's it for today's video, folks. Let us know in the comments if it was helpful and if you learned something new today. Don't forget, it's always best to cover your vitamin needs through a healthy diet. Supplements should just help and support you on the way. Before we part ways, kindly click subscribe, hit the bell button, and like this video to support our channel. We appreciate it very much. Thanks, and see you soon on the Green Therapy.